Listening practice tips. First tip. Enjoy the story and get a general sense of the plot. Second tip. Focus on understanding every word and phrase. Try to visualize the scenes in your mind. Third tip. Pay attention to the pronunciation and intonation of the narrator. Fourth tip. Repeat after the narrator, trying to mimic the pronunciation and rhythm of the sentences.
In a land where magic flowed through the air like the wind, there was a bustling kingdom known as Valoria. The kingdom was renowned for its beauty, prosperity, and the immense power it drew from the crystal of Aerion, a gem of unimaginable power and beauty. This crystal had been safeguarded for centuries by the royal family, who ensured its magic was used for the benefit of all. Ilara, a young and daring mage in training, had always been fascinated by the stories of the crystal of Aerion. Her mentor, the wise and elderly mage Arwen, often warned her about the dangers that came with such immense power, but Ilara's curiosity was insatiable. She longed to see the crystal with her own eyes and perhaps, one day, unlock its secrets. One fateful night, as the kingdom slept under a blanket of stars, a shadowy figure slipped into the royal palace. The figure was none other than Sorin, a rogue sorcerer who had been banished from Valoria for his dark practices. Sorin had returned with a single goal: to steal the crystal of Aerion and harness its power for himself. The palace guards were no match for Sorin's dark magic, and within moments, he was in the chamber where the crystal was kept. As his fingers closed around the gem, the entire kingdom seemed to shudder. A dark cloud spread across the sky, and an ominous silence fell over Valoria. Ilara, sensing the disturbance, woke abruptly. She grabbed her staff and rushed to the palace, her heart pounding. When she arrived, she found the chamber in disarray and the crystal gone. She knew she had to act quickly. If Sorin succeeded in harnessing the crystal's power, it could mean the end of Valoria. Determined to retrieve the crystal, Ilara set off on a perilous journey. Her path led her through the whispering woods, where ancient trees murmured secrets to those who would listen. Across the Serpent's Pass, a treacherous mountain path guarded by mythical serpents. Along the way, she faced numerous challenges, from outsmarting mischievous forest sprites to battling fierce elemental creatures. Finally, Ilara reached the Dark Tower, Sorin's lair. The tower loomed ominously against the stormy sky, and the air crackled with dark magic. Steeling herself, Ilara entered the tower, her resolve unshakable. She navigated the labyrinthine corridors, overcoming traps and illusions designed to deter intruders. At the top of the tower, Ilara confronted Sorin. The rogue sorcerer stood before the crystal, its light twisted and corrupted by his dark magic. A fierce battle ensued, with spells clashing and energies colliding. Ilara drew upon all her training, her determination, and her innate magical talent. In a final desperate move, she unleashed a power spell that shattered Sorin's dark magic and purified the crystal. Sorin, defeated and weakened, fled into the shadows, swearing vengeance. With the crystal restored, Ilara returned to Valoria, where she was hailed as a hero. The kingdom's magic was renewed, and peace was restored. The royal family, grateful for her bravery, appointed her as the new guardian of the crystal of Aerion. Ilara's journey had transformed her from a curious mage in training into a powerful and respected protector of Valoria. She knew that as long as she stood guard, the kingdom would remain safe and prosperous, its magic a beacon of hope for all.
Comprehension questions. Comment your answers. What is the crystal of Aerion, and why is it important to the kingdom of Valoria? The crystal of Aerion is a gem of immense power and beauty that the kingdom of Valoria draws its magic from. It is crucial for the kingdom's prosperity and beauty. Who is Ilara, and what is her aspiration at the beginning of the story? Ilara is a young mage in training with a fascination for the crystal of Aerion. Her aspiration is to see the crystal with her own eyes and unlock its secrets. What motivates Sorin, the rogue sorcerer, to return to Valoria? Soren, who had been banished from Valoria for his dark practices, returns with the goal of stealing the crystal of Arion and harnessing its power for himself. How does Alara first sense that something is wrong? Alara senses the disturbance caused by Soren's theft of the crystal, waking abruptly and feeling the dark magic in the air. Describe 2 challenges Alara faces on her journey to retrieve the crystal. Alara navigates through the Whispering Woods, where ancient trees murmur secrets, and she must outsmart mischievous forest sprites. She also crosses the Serpent's Pass, a treacherous mountain path guarded by mythical serpents. Where does Alara finally confront Soren, and what is the outcome of their battle? Alara confronts Soren at the top of the Dark Tower. After a fierce battle, she uses a powerful spell to shatter Soren's dark magic and purify the crystal, leading to Soren's defeat and retreat. What role does Alara assume at the end of the story, and how does the kingdom respond to her actions? Alara is appointed as the new guardian of the Crystal of Arion. The kingdom hails her as a hero, and the magic and peace of Valoria are restored. What lesson does Alara's journey teach about the use of power and responsibility? Alara's journey teaches that great power comes with great responsibility. Her determination and bravery in safeguarding the crystal show that power should be used for the benefit of all and protected from those who would misuse it.
Now it's vocabulary time. Bustling, full of activity and noise. Lively. Heirloom. A valuable object that has been passed down through generations. Insatiable. Impossible to satisfy. Having an unquenchable appetite or desire. Ominous. Giving the impression that something bad or unpleasant is going to happen. Threatening. Treacherous. Dangerous and unpredictable. Hazardous. Perilous. Full of danger or risk. Labyrinthine, like a labyrinth. Intricate and confusing. Purified, made clean or free from impurities. Cleansed. Banished. Sent away from a place as an official punishment. Guardian, a person who protects or defends something.